Hello everyone, this is Dr. Subhash Chetri and welcome to Child Health Education. As you all know, Child Health Education is a channel in which I impart health education knowledge about children's health in common man's language. I also have a website called childhealtheducation.net in which I write blog articles in English, Hindi and Nepali. This is the second video of accidents and emergency series. In this video, I am going to talk about nosebleed, head injury and dog bite. Nosebleed. What to do in nosebleed? Whenever you or your child has nosebleed, you sit on a chair or make your child sit on a chair, lean forwards and pinch the softer part of the nose with 2 fingers. What happens with this is, since the blood vessels are located at the inner surface of the softer part of the nose, when pinching for 15 to 20 minutes, it will occlude the blood vessels. This will stop the bleeding. When we were children, we were told that whenever we have nosebleed, we should lie down. We should never lie down. Lying down will make it appear bleeding is not occurring because the blood does not come out from the front part of the nose. But however, the bleeding will be occurring at the posterior part or back part of the nose. It will trickle down to throat and then from there it will go to lungs and it may cause pneumonia. Also, we should never lean backwards. We should pinch the nose and lean forwards. Suppose this is not the first time the child has bled, you should take the child to the OPD. However, if the bleeding is not stopping after 15 to 20 minutes, if bleeding is occurring from some other site also, if bleeding is because of trauma and nose has disfigured, you should take the child to emergency. If there were bleeding in the past from some other reason, some other site, then you should take the child to OPD. Now, head injury. If after head injury, child is otherwise playful and he has just a swelling, you can apply ice wrapped in a cloth over the swelling. Anyways, swelling will subside by itself in 3 to 4 days. If however you apply ice, it will reduce faster. If however the child had fits or became fainted during the head injury, you take the child to emergency. Similarly, if the child after waking up is not able to recognize parents, if the child vomited repeatedly, if there was bleeding from ear, nose or mouth, then you should take the child to emergency. Similarly, if one limb is not moving as compared to other limb, suppose one hand is moving less as compared to the opposite hand, you should take the child to the emergency. If there is injury of the neck and child is unable to move the neck fully, then also you take to emergency. If the injury occurred because of the serious accident, also you should take the child to emergency, like child has fallen from 6 feet or more. If it is because of vehicle injury or child has fallen from the bicycle, then you should take the child to emergency. What to do in case of dog bite? Not only dog bite from any of the mammalian animal can transmit rabies. I am not going to say that 100% of the child who gets bitten by a dog will develop rabies. If a person does not take any of the precautionary measures, even then only 5 to 10% of them will develop rabies. But however, rabies is a fatal illness. If someone goes on developing rabies, in published literature, hardly any person has survived. So, whenever there is bite from an animal, you must wash the bitten part thoroughly under water. And after that, you should apply antiseptic. This is the most important measure, even more important than applying a vaccine. After that, if there was bleeding from the bitten area, vaccine and immunoglobulin both are needed. If there was only scratch or if the dog has bitten on the open wound, then only vaccine is needed. Vaccine is administered at 0 day, 3, 7, 14 and 28. 0 day means the day of first vaccination. It is not the day of bite. Many times people come to me 3 to 4 days after bite. So in this case, the first day is taken as the first day of vaccination, not the first day of bite. Also, many times parents come to me saying that their dog is pet dog and it has been vaccinated well. I have already said rabies is a fatal illness and in any case we must give vaccination. For the purpose of TT, dog bite has to be taken as any other wound. I have explained in the previous video when TT needs to be given. So if the child needs TT, it has to be given. I hope you find these videos helpful. If you do find it helpful, please like and share and subscribe the channel. This will encourage us to produce more videos. Thank you for watching Child Health Education. Thank you very much.